On because the big news flow has been Bharti Airtel hiking prices for its prepaid plans by 20 to 25% effective the November 26th. Now remember, this was expected to be the big catalyst for Bharti. In any case, its average revenue per user, the ARPUs, went up all the way to 153 rupees in the quarter gone by versus 146 rupees earlier. But the expectation was that when tariffs get hiked, the ARPUs will go up in the near future yet again. Naveen Kulkarni, the CIO of Axis Securities, joins in. Naveen, post the numbers, this was the big catalyst that at some point the tariff hike will come through and it will sort of, increase the operational performance of Bharti. How much of it is already in the price and what is your view on the stock now?
Yeah, so the tariff hike was clearly expected, but the important factor here is that if you look at the tariff hike which Bharti has taken, this is clearly ahead of what we were expecting in the short term, right? So on an average, I would say that the 219 rupees pack has gone to 265 rupees, which is a healthy 40 rupees hike that they have taken, right? So almost a 20% hike on most of the most of the prepaid tariff plans, right? So which is very, very significant. The entry level has been hiked from 79 to 99, again very, very significant. So we were not expecting this kind of hike, and that too the initiative being taken by Bharti itself. We were actually expecting around 12 to 15% kind of a hike led by Jio and then others following. But Bharti has taken the lead and hiked the price quite significantly. So I think the 200 rupees ARPU that Bharti management has been talking about, I think that's very much reachable probably in the next 1 year kind of a time frame. So this is a very, very significant tariff hike and also very, very positive for the telecom industry as a whole.
Naveen, good morning. Yeah, absolutely. I think Bharti just said that they're not going to wait any longer and become the first mover. These are big hikes, Naveen. But what about the sustainability? I mean, it's hard to guess these things, but would you expect the other major incumbent to also move? I'm talking about Jio. And if Jio stays pat, because they want to add more subscribers, I remember, I think it was the last quarter where the subscriber dip for Jio was one of the concern points in the numbers. So if Jio decides to not bite the bullet, then can such a tariff hike really even sustain?
See, sustainability of tariff hikes in the telecom industry has been a challenge in the past. However, it was also because of the number of players in the market. So that was also a function of that. So right now, considering a three-player market, the sustainability of tariff hikes seems to be there. Also, of course, the industry is at a mature stage. There is a new level of capex coming, which will be for 5G and other products. So from that perspective, I feel that the current tariff hikes seem to be much more sustainable. And remember, these were the tariffs that we had in 2015. So from that perspective, I do believe that these tariff hikes are sustainable. Jio will follow the suit because Jio has other plans like the Google phone and other things. I think that's the customer acquisition strategy for them more than a tariff as a play, right? So I think there are other avenues for Jio to acquire customers, not just based on lower tariffs. I think the lower tariff game is not a very, very significant game in the market anymore. I think more and more important factors are going to be quality of products and new products and what other offerings that telecom operators can have.
Naveen, just a quick question, and this is here and now. Today, on the back of this news item which has come in pre-market, which is the one stock to watch? Is it going to be Vodafone Idea?
Vodafone Idea will definitely be interesting, considering the tariff hikes are quite significant. Business case starts improving for them, and more so, they have been scouting for a strategic investor. The case for that becomes even stronger. So definitely, Vodafone Idea is a stock to watch out for. I think the biggest beneficiary from a stock performance point of view could be Vodafone Idea. Bharti, of course, should do well in today's session also.
Okay, so you said that the 200 rupee ARPU in the near term is quite achievable for Bharti. I mean, that's a substantial hike compared to 153 where it's currently at. Are you expecting that in this fiscal itself? And if yes, would you raise your earnings estimates on a company like Bharti?
No, I'm saying that 200 rupees ARPU is achievable probably in a year kind of a time frame, is what I'm trying to say. It is not that it will happen in this fiscal, but let's say on a 4 quarters from now, it seems likely that this kind of an ARPU could be achieved.
Okay, all right, Naveen, thank you very much for some initial thoughts on this big announcement coming in from Airtel. Big jump in tariffs, and let's see how the ARPU impact flows through. Let's quickly address another piece of news.